Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly unbox Mobile Markets, a Smartphone Inc. game. This game supports 1 to 4 players. It's for ages 14 and up, and the average play time is 60 minutes. So I do own the original Smartphone Inc. game, and I picked this one up because I played it once on Tabletop Simulator against Steve Jr., which is like the Autobot solo play mode. I really liked it, so I just quickly grabbed it. This looks like a streamlined version of Smartphone Inc. And Smartphone Inc. is a great game. I just don't get to play it as much as I want to. So here's a quick look at the rulebook. And it looks like it's about, without all the extra fluff, let's just call it 26 pages. The appendix kind of ends there. And I'm pretty sure there's there's the solo variant where you're playing against Steve Jr. That starts on page 20. So the rest of it is probably just standard rules, 1 through 20. This game has a solo mode. Like in Smartphone Inc., players will be using pads, planning pads, and depending on how they overlay them, they will get the different icons that are showing. And what's cool is that the more you cover up, the more goods you produce. And that'll make more sense if you've played Smartphone Inc. and subsequently this game. So here's a quick look at the game components. You've got 4 corporation boards, 4 pairs of planning pads. You've got some starting feature cards, starting technology cards, double-sided reference cards, 20 player markers, lots of stuff. Shared pieces, game board. We've got the scoring track, setup cards, phase marker, progress token, discount tokens, and I'll show you them in a minute. Customer cards, event cards, technology cards, marketing campaign cards, feature cards, Steve Jr. cards. And I'm pretty sure that's it. Okay, and it gets into the game setup, which I'm not going to worry about right now. Quick unboxing. Okay, so these, from my understanding, again, I've only played Steve Jr. once on Tabletop Simulator. These represent the different phases in the game. Every round you're going to do all of these phases. They're going to be laid out in a row next to each other, kind of like this. So you've got preparation is the first part of a turn, then planning, and then you move on to pricing, then technology. And it looks like all of the rules here are listed right on these phases, which is kind of cool. So you're going to be doing this, I believe, a total of 5 times from 1 to 8. And just trying to build an engine and sell phones and make as much money / victory points as possible. So those are the different boards there. I don't think anything's really on the back of these. Nothing of import anyway. This is just fluff from the looks of it. All right, moving on. These must be the individual player boards. Okay, so just looking here, each board will track goods produced, net profit per sale. It equals a set price minus manufacturing cost. So like in Smartphone Inc., you're going to say, depending on how you plan your boards, let's say that my price for this round is $6. I want to sell my phones at $6 per phone. Well, you can also add upgrades like while you're developing your phone, which might subtract from that. So let's say you add $2 worth of upgrades to your board to sell to more different kinds of customers. Your net profit will end up being 4. You set your price at 6, it costs 2, and then minus 2 is 4. Now there's also a base cost as well. So your true net profit is going to be 3. This will always be here, but the more you add here, the further it reduces. Again, I'm not that familiar with the game because I've only played it once solo, but that was the gist of that. This is an upgrade area. You can add upgrade cards to. They're called features. And having more features on your phone might be expensive, but you can sell to more people. So there's 4 of those. There's a scoreboard. So you can go 0 through 50, and then as you need to, like put a token here for 52, and then 115, that kind of thing. These are the planning boards. Each player gets a white-tipped one and a black-tipped one, and you're going to overlay them in various ways. And again, the icons that are showing are what you get for that round. But also, when you cover up spaces, you also produce goods. So this is produce goods, but because I covered these 2 up, it'd be 1, 2, 3, because I covered these 2 spaces up. So there are rules associated with, how you can overlay these and the like. The game came with 4 baggies. I'm hoping that the rest of the cards fit in here because, well, there's no other places for them. So these are tokens, no, these are discount tokens, I think. Oh yeah, there's actually 2 different ones in here. I put them together. The -1, that makes cards cheaper that weren't purchased the previous round. These technology tokens, if players have an excess of technology that they produced but couldn't spend it in a previous round, they get to carry that over via those tokens. Some extra baggies. There's the player cubes to track various things on these boards. Okay, so these must be the customers. Okay, so there's green customers. They are numbered, I think, 2 and 3. Yeah, so that's also the price that they prefer. Although in some situations you might get this or// thing. So certain customers will not buy anything above this number, but if your phone is 4 stars or higher, then they'll buy it at any price you want to. The blue ones are kind of like the easiest. There's no qualification. It's just if the phone is $4 or cheaper, they'll buy it. And that goes along with the price that you set. So there's the different customers there, the green and blue ones. And then you've got these purple ones. These are complex customers, the C up there. And they require a price of that or lower. And they require a 2-star phone, at least that one does. And there are other ones. Some require certain features. So this customer will not buy a phone above $7, and it has to have one of these 2 features, 8K or whatever that symbol is. It looks like an N of some kind, but yeah, different features for different customers. All right, so those are the different customers there. Put those down. And these might be the features. These must be the starting features that all players get. I'm guessing they are dealt one at random, if I had to guess. That's 5G, 8K, yeah. All right, so yeah, these are the starting cards, starting features, and then these are the ones that players can get with technology points throughout the game. The bottom one shows how much it costs. To put this feature on your board for that round, it costs an extra $1. That's that development cost I was kind of hinting at earlier. This one has none, but it also costs 4 technology points to get. So the cheaper the card, the more you're going to pay out throughout the game, probably, is how that's balanced. So different features there. Okay. What else we got in here? Okay, so what is this? Well, here's Steve Jr. We'll start with him. So in the solo game, Steve Jr. will behave differently. He gets features throughout the game rather than taking from the array. He can also get these special abilities that are looked at every round. And this will sort of tell the player how he behaves throughout the game. And these cards are different depending on which one is drawn. This is the price he sets. And during technology and marketing phases, he'll just discard cards rather than take them. But he does get features up here, and he gets special abilities up here. So yeah, this is the AI deck. Okay, that's kind of cool. And what else we got? These must be marketing cards. Yep. Okay, let's take a look at those. Players can get these to kind of give them heads up, like a leg up on different phases. During the profit phase, they get this. During the sales phase, this player would get this. During these must be not ordered. Okay, this is sales, profit. Looks like sales and profit seem to be the majority of these cards. So during marketing, during particular phases, these cards will kick in and give players a buff, and players can earn them by spending these marketing points that they earn via their overlays. Okay, so that's marketing, and then looks like event cards. Every round one of these is drawn. Some kind of event will change the way players treat that round, and this will also tell players how many new customers come out in addition to existing ones. So throughout the game, they're going to overlay like this. So this is saying, in addition to the standard customers coming in depending on player count, this is going to add a blue one, and then a purple one, then a green one. And as the game continues, more and more customers get added because these are staggered downward. Yeah, that's it. Those are the event cards. And we've got a final deck of cards in here. Okay, so customer, these must be reference cards. Yeah, customer, yeah, these are reminder cards. So these are player aid cards here. This is, yeah, for one player, this is how many customers, this is the base number of customers that come out every round, and that will depend on player count, and then the events get staggered right below that. So for a 4-player game, 5 customers of each type come out per round, in addition to whatever event cards start coming out below it. And then we've got, these are all technology cards, I believe. Yep. So you can also spend technology points, not only to buy those smaller features, but to buy these technologies. So during certain parts of the game, sales phase, the game end, some are game end conditions, technology phase. So during those particular phases, different things can benefit players. So, all right, well, there you go, folks. That was a quick unboxing of Mobile Markets. I'm really excited for this one. I do want to play this solo as well. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I'm going to publish. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.